Hello, young architects. I'm now going to show you how to make a really simple Monopoly house. The example I'm going to use is ones that look a bit like this. These are some ones that are made of wood. And these here. Now, this is pretty good. You can see from this, they look almost like arrows, don't they? But this one here, if you printed it on its side, that will print fine. There's no overhangs. I wouldn't print it this way up because obviously you'd have overhangs there. So we're going to do a really simple one. With a chimney, similar to this sort of design as well. So there we go. Right, so let's make a start. First of all, we will get a cube. So we'll go to cube. We'll make it twice the size that it's going to be in real life. So it's going to be 2 centimeters wide. So we'll make it 40 by 20 or something. Well, maybe 40 by 30. And make it maybe a bit more like that. That sort of shape there. Now I'm going to put a roof on. Now we're going to change our work plane to the top surface. So click on the work plane, put it on the top surface. Get your house. Now we need to rotate that roof around 90 degrees. So hold down, click, rotate round here until it says 90. Now we want that to be a bit wider than the base. Let's get it matching the base first. It's 30 and 40. And 30 width. We're going to align those two. In fact, let's make it a bit more pointy. Let's align these. So I'm going to draw a box around them. That's one way of doing it. Or once you've selected one object, you can hold down Shift and select the other one, and then go to Align. I'm going to click on that dot there. That preview looks good. That dot there. That's fine. So that's your basic house shape. Now on the design, you'll see that the roof comes out a little bit to stop the rain going down the sides, which is why we normally have overhangs on roofs. So we can just do it like this. Now I'm holding down Alt as I resize it, and what that does, it's resizing it not in all directions, but it's resizing it out to the side. So hold down Alt as you do that, and then now I think we need to make it a bit more pointy again. So basically what you want is the end sides to be flat, flush with each other, but these overhangs are fine. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to select everything and group it together now. At the moment it's green, well at the moment it's red as a hotel. I'm going to keep mine as a house in Monopoly. So that's fine. Now let's turn it on its side. So you click on here, you hold down rotate like that, and that is now the right way up. I need to push it down so it's touching the ground, so it should say 0 there on the bottom, and that is now flat on the ground. Okay, so the issue with doing this way up here, you'd have a slight problem if you try to put a chimney in, because it basically trying to print in thin air. So it only really works for chimneyless buildings if you're doing it like this with a big overhang. And what you can also do is, if you wanted to add some doors and windows, you'll see this in my other video, but I'll quickly show you again how to do it. Let's say we want a door here in the end. Where do they have them on the models? Yeah, some have them on the end, some have them on the side. Let's just put one on the end. So, work plane, click. Let's have a door. I'm going to center it, so hold down Shift, so both are selected. I don't want the house to move, so I'm going to click on the house. Do that. At the moment, that is not going to do anything when it's grouped, because that is flush with the surface. You can see it's glitching, so I need to push it in 2 centimeters. 2 millimeters. And then when we group it together, you can do that. Now, if I was to print this, I would not print it this. I would print it so that the door is facing upwards, because then you've got no overhang problems. If it's done the other way around, essentially all this area here, where you can see if we turn it around 180 degrees, that is basically all a big overhang, isn't it? So it would be trying to build supports there, and it would struggle. It would look a bit messy. So that's why I'm going to do it Whoa, what's going on? Let's press 180 because it should have been. There we go. That's what I wanted. Windows as well. You could put in some indentations for the windows, and you could put a number. Here you could quite happily put a number sticking out as well if you wanted to. So if you wanted to do that, let's put the work plane on top. Let's just put, I don't know, number 3 or something. Let's go for 3. Come on, number 3. There you go. Rotate it 90 degrees. Resize all around. So Shift Alt, resize from the center. I mean, actually, you can make this really as tall as you wanted because it's printing this way up, isn't it? Yeah, you can make it that tall, but it doesn't look very good. So let's make it 2mm tall with your house number on top. You could also use your initials there if you wanted. And there's no reason why, if you want to put on the side as well, you could put some windows and some windows on the side. I'm not sure why it's doing that strange angle there. It's a bit peculiar, but never mind. Is it going to work as normal? Yeah. Strange feature. So if you wanted a window here now, because this is printing upright, I wouldn't push in any more than 2mm, because essentially, if you can see, I'll show you what I mean. If you pushed in really far, like this, let's group that together just to show you what that would look like. If you pushed it in too far, you know, all of this is a big overhang, and it wouldn't, you know, it might not struggle with it, but it wouldn't look as neat. On a bigger model, it would definitely struggle with that. So we just want it to be the roof hole to be resting on, just in line with the surface initially, so it's doing that glitching pattern, and then we push it in. Now, one thing I might do is center it quickly. So let's select the base as well, align, don't want the base to move, click that, so that's now centered, and let's push it in 2mm, 1, 2, so you can make that whatever size you want. Select everything, group it together, and that is done. If it's floating above the air, just bring it down so it's exactly in line with the bottom. Should always do a last check just to make sure nothing's floating in midair. It'll save you a lot of time. So that is how you make a simple Monopoly house ready to print without any supports.